So we girls, Oju Kokoro want to marry boy because say it's loaded. You don't manage man, no manage marry woman. You go just be cheap fire for that. Hi guys, it's your girl Ricky Angel, and if you're just coming across my page for the first time, you are welcome. So today we'll be doing another Read with Rukky as usual. So, and as you all know, we appreciate you drop your comments, drop your advice. You don't know who might be in the same situation as this person that needs to learn one or two. There is nobody enough to come out to say a story or doesn't have people around him that can give him or her an advice. So please, I appreciate you drop a comment and drop advice for people that are watching. So yeah, let's get straight to the business. So today's story is I'm contemplating divorce after 2 years. Okay, let me read it. I never thought I would find myself contemplating divorce just 2 years into my marriage. As a bachelor, I would look at couples splitting up and wonder how they ended up there. Didn't they date and get to know each other first? Didn't they see the signs? And yet, here I am standing on the brink of making the same decision. I dated my wife for a year and 3 months before we got married, and I thought I knew her, but I was wrong. She lied and pretended to be someone she wasn't. Now I'm starting to see who she truly is, and it's tearing me apart. Immediately after our wedding, I noticed changes in her that hadn't been there before. 1 month in, we were not having sex like any newly married couple would. Every time I tried to be intimate, she would have some excuse, a headache, feeling tired, or being stressed from work. I tried to be patient, thinking it was just a phase, but it didn't end. When I finally asked her what was wrong, she bluntly told me she didn't like sex. I was shocked. How could she not like sex? We had been intimate enough times while dating for me to believe otherwise. How can we have children if we don't have sex? I asked, trying to keep my frustration in check. Her response was indifferent, almost as if it didn't matter. From then on, she would sometimes only have sex with me during her ovulation period, like it was a chore to check off her list. It went on like this for over 8 months, and I felt more and more disconnected. I felt unwanted, unloved. Every attempt to bridge the gap between us only seemed to widen it. But the cracks didn't just stop there. Through a relative of mine, I managed to get her a job that paid her 300,000 naira monthly. She seemed happy, and I was glad I could help. Then fate dealt me a blow. I lost my job. After months of searching, I managed to find another one, but it paid only 120,000 naira a month. I couldn't afford to stay at home, so I took it, thinking it would just be temporary until I found something better. My 120,000 naira salary barely covers our expenses. I take care of the rent, food, bills, and still fuel my car to get to work. The one that hit me at this was when our rent increased to 700,000 naira around the same time my car engine gave out, needing another 500,000 to repair. I felt the walls closing in on me. I was struggling, juggling all these financial burdens alone. I turned to my wife, thinking she would step up and help. After all, she was earning more than double what I was, but all she could offer was 50,000 naira. I was speechless. She looked at me and said it was a man's duty to cater to his family, and she could only assist. Her words felt like a slap. Here I was drowning under the weight of her expenses, and she was holding back. I had to sell one of the lands I had bought back in my bachelor days to cover the bills. I never thought I would be in a position where I had to sell my hard-earned money just to survive, while my wife, who I had helped get a better paying job, stood by and watched. The emptiness knocked at me while I reached out to someone who had once filled a different kind of void in my life. My ex. We had broken up years ago because of distance when she moved to London for her studies, but we never really ended things on bad terms. There was always a what if lingering between us. Now in my loneliness, that what if turned into late night conversations, laughter, and the kind of warmth I hadn't felt in a long time. I sneaked out every now and then to be with her. I know it's wrong, I know cheating is not the answer, but I felt like I was drowning and she was the only one who could save me. With her, I felt alive again, seen and heard. Things quickly escalated, and before I knew it, I was back in her arms. It felt like a betrayal of my married vows, but at the same time, it felt like the only way to reclaim a part of myself that had been lost. I never imagined I would be contemplating divorce. But here I am. I want to marry my ex. I want a fresh start, a chance to feel loved again. I don't know if I can continue in a marriage where I feel more like a burden than a partner. Maybe it's time to face the harsh truth. Some people change and some people never really were who they claim to be. Maybe it's time for me to choose my own happiness, to take a leap and start over. Don't make the same mistake I made. Study your partner thoroughly before you get married. Don't rush. So he's contemplating divorce. Well, me, I support him all. I support him because, where he is, he's not happy. Like, I don't know. A man that went out of his way to get you a job that pays you 300,000 and he became broke, he got out of his job and he still even tried his best to get something doing and got an offer of 120k. He was still doing his responsibilities. He didn't split it with you, even with that 120k. But he got overwhelmed. I think expenses were just too much for him. And you as a wife, what? I don't understand. Okay, fine, I know that, yes. He said his wife said a woman's job is to assist, not to take over the responsibility, so she can just drop 50k. But you're saying that this thing is not, the money is not enough. There's a difference in between, my husband is being lazy, so because he feels I'm anywhere now, he wants to come and share bills with me. And my husband is really trying, he's trying his best, he's hardworking, but things are not for me and all that. They're two different things. So this is a man that that would not even want your money, if not that he finds himself in this kind of situation. As a woman, you're supposed to help your husband in every situation, especially in this kind of financial burden. We women, we are the managers of our home. See, a woman that truly loves a man, she cannot bear that he will sell his property. This guy sold his land. Land is something that appreciates or that does not depreciate. Do you know how much that land will be in the next how many years? And it's not like they are in a situation where maybe sickness or something they need 30 million naira, like sickness, or want to treat cancer. It's just normal house bill, rent, feeding. A woman that truly loves a man, even if you don't even love the man, where is kindness? I feel like, yes, if he's happy with his ex, it's the ex will know his predicament now. She'll know that things that is not really going well for him, and she still wants him, she accepts him. You should just forget it, because I believe that she never really loved him. Yes, see, a woman that does not love a man will starve him sex. If that woman gives him sex, if she doesn't really love him, it will get to a time she will get tired. Trust me. A woman cannot give a man sex for a long time, a man that she doesn't love. She will get irritated in the long run. Except he's somebody that she sees once in a while. That's why he said when they were dating, they were intimate. So he's wondering why she's telling him she doesn't want sex in the marriage and all that. So I think maybe when they were dating, they see once in a while. It's not unlike this one, you're seeing the man every day in the house with you. Do you know the disgust and all that? Maybe, I don't know. So it was the money that was just making her to manage the love. And now that the money is out of it, there's no money again. She's not seeing, she cannot just stand, she cannot pretend, she cannot, I don't know, she cannot just bear it again. I feel like she doesn't really love him. Maybe she married him because of one or two reasons. And that's why as he's broke now, she cannot just stand by him. And I feel like he should go and plan his life with his ex. He should divorce. Everybody deserves happiness. And this is a big lesson. So we girls, Ojukokoro, want to marry boy because he's loaded. You truly love him. If you want to get married to a man because he has money, it's good though. It's fine. Me safe. Yes, so. But always have it at the back of your mind. Ask yourself this question: if this money is not there, will I still love this person? You have to. It's not a crime to love a man that has money, but if you want to love a man that has money, be ready to love him without that money. So you have to look beyond that money. You have to look at maybe his character, his potentials. Do you get? His attitude, is he kind? Is he caring? Is he sweet? Do you like his person? Are you physically attracted to him? That one is important per se. Do you understand? And I don't know, maybe you might have seen one or two signs when they were dating, but he didn't take it serious. See, every sign in a relationship should be talked about. You will definitely see one or two hints, but nevertheless, no one is perfect. You can never really tell. But I mean, I've given my advice to ladies. No, not just a carry follow, but because now, if the guy divorced her now, she's a divorcee. Maybe she felt she could cope, she could manage him. Now you are married to him now. You cannot cope because you do not genuinely love him, and there's no money again. You cannot be here. You are irritated. You cannot be having sex every day because you are seeing him every day in the house. Do you understand? When you feel you can manage, don't manage man, no, don't manage married woman. No. You go just the cheat tire for that. You just be miserable. So this is a lesson to both genders. So I wish him all the best in his newfound decision or newfound love or whatever. So please, if you have an advice, please drop it. If you have a comment to comment, please just drop everything. Comment, advice, So yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me, like, repost, share. Everything. Encourage me, guys. Please do that. And as you do so, may God bless you. See you on our next story. Bye.